Hey Sigmund,
Hi.
you look different today.
Well, that's because I came to this beach called Boracay. I don't know if you know that.
So, what are you reading?
It's this book. I don't know. It's not as good as what I write, so
Alright, so how have you been?
good. Welcome to my home. You can just call me Sig, by the way.
How are your parents? Jacob and Amelie Freud, right?
Yes, they're doing well, but I haven't heard from them in a while.
So, how are your siblings?
There's 9 of them, so I haven't really been keeping tabs lately. But yeah, I'm sure they're all fine.
Sibling you were closest to?
Didn't have one.
Sibling you couldn't stand?
There was Julius. He was so annoying. There were just days I wanted him to die, but yeah, he did really pass. I thought it was my fault. But you know what? Past is past.
So, where are you really from?
Well, I'm originally from Moravia, but I think now that's Czech Republic. Then I moved to Vienna till the Nazis ruined everything. Then I went to Paris.
Any dreams when you were younger?
I always wanted to be famous. I was really ambitious and kind of full of myself.
Vices?
Cocaine, my friend, is an experience.
Supreme race.
I don't know, but it's definitely not the Americans.
So, how about your career? Where did you go to college?
University of Vienna Medical School.
Course?
I studied medicine.
So, did you practice medicine after?
I had to, unfortunately. I started at the General Hospital of Vienna. I learned a lot about psychiatry and neurological diseases there.
And I heard you were under Jean-Martin Charcot when you studied in Paris. How was learning hypnosis with him?
I was very interested in it. That's what inspired me to discover the sexual origin of theory of psychoanalysis. I wonder why they don't name libraries after me here.
So was that related to the seduction theory?
Well, yes, but that didn't really make famous breakthrough in my time, so I abandoned it for a while.
And what would you say was the worst time of your life?
It was before I was famous. I thought I wasn't doing enough. I had suicidal thoughts, depression, kind of began obsessing over death. You know, the whole teen angst thing, except it's in my midlife.
What kept you going after being in your lowest point?
My book, The Interpretation of Dreams.
Oh, so you were a writer as well. So what are your favorite books?
Oh, there's way too many to choose from. Aside from The Interpretation of Dreams, there's On Dreams, Psychopathology of Everyday Life, 3 essays on the theory of sexuality, jokes, and their relation to the unconscious. I mean, they're all pretty great. Should
Did you
read.
receive any awards during your lifetime?
Of course I did. Got a prize for literature. 1930. I was an outstanding writer.
So is that why you're still reading?
Oh, I hope you don't mind that I'm reading. Research doesn't really stop.
So Sig, can you speak another language?
A bit of French, really.
Give us a sample.
Je m'aime.
So what does that mean?
I love my mom.
Oh, me too. Did you join or create any organizations?
The Vienna Psychoanalytic Society and the International Psychoanalytic Association with Jean, my once protege.
Are you okay, Sig?
Oh yeah, my mouth just hurts sometimes. I had 33 operations on it because of my mouth cancer before, but it's all good now.
Oh, okay. So what are your 3 best traits?
I'm smart, I'm ambitious, definitely passionate.
3 worst traits?
I hold lots of grudges. I don't have a great relationship with my dad, or any dads really. And I feel lonely a lot, even if I got lots of people around me. Next question.
So let's talk about your friends. Did you have any mentor figures in your work life?
Jean-Martin Charcot. He was my mentor in Paris, and he taught me a lot on male hysteria.
So any other friends?
Joseph Brewer was a close friend, both in my personal and professional life. We worked on studies of hysteria. Wilhelm Fliess, a good friend who helped me develop my psychoanalytic theory and dream analysis.
And I've heard there was a Carl Jung.
Oh, there was also Carl Jung. He was the man of the future. That boy.
Are you all still close now? They sound great.
Not so much. We all kind of dropped out of each other's lives because they weren't comfortable being psychoanalyzed by me. God. I think I'm pretty sensitive and passionate as a person, but just not so good at maintaining friendships, I guess.
So not so strong at the friendship department, huh? But how about the romance side of your life?
My wife, Martha Bernays. She's the love of my life. We got married in 1885.
Love exists. Did you have any kids?
I have 6 children, but sometimes 7 because my Anna's girlfriend's quite lovely. Another daughter, I guess?
That's so sweet. What a family man.
Ah, thanks. It's compensation for all the crappy friendships, honestly.
So let's have some fun. Are you ready for some fast talk questions?
Shoot.
Do you do magic?
Some people call it magic, I suppose.
Show us a magic trick then.
Alright. Have you ever heard of hypnosis?
Oh my. Actually, never mind. Sex or chocolates?
Well, I haven't had sex in 40 years, so probably chocolates.
So I'm guessing there's no favorite sex position either.
The normal one, I guess.
Cats or dogs?
No preference.
If you were a bird, what would your mating call be?
Wait, let's find a tree. Doesn't really work that much.
Oh gosh. Beer can or beer bottle?
Beer bottle. Classic.
What's something you can tell your patient but not your wife?
You're upset because you want to have sex. Oh, wait, that doesn't really answer your question now, does it?
Hey Sig, 3 things you always keep in your office.
My notebook, my pen, and my couch.
Thoughts about the rising number of people interested in psychology?
It's exciting, especially if they'll be studying all of my theories and studies. They'll surely be enlightened by all of my rigorous study.
Advice you'd give a budding scientist or psychologist?
Never give up. I had some dark years and I haven't kept a lot of friends really, but those paled in comparison to the success I enjoyed since I got to the top.
Advice you'd give your 20-year-old self?
Patience. Like the EG, it'll come.
What's that?
It's just some theology school. It's not really named after me, so you don't really have to mind that.
Alright, so how do you deal with failure?
A lot of introspection, really. Look at your unconscious, look at your dreams. Maybe write a book about them while you're at it. Then you get through.
Whoops, alright. So, who would win in a fight? Id, ego, or super ego?
Equilibrium is key. If any of them win, you're gonna be in some serious psychological trouble.
Favorite defense mechanism?
Repression, definitely. Can't feel shitty if you don't know what to feel shitty about.
How about your favorite food?
Vienna? Sausage?
How about your wife's favorite food?
I don't know. She's the one who cooks, really.
3 things you call your wife?
Darling, honey, mommy.
Okay, so things you shouldn't do at a bar.
Psychoanalyze people.
Things you shouldn't do at your in-laws' place.
Psychoanalyze them.
As a teacher, things you should do for your students.
Definitely psychoanalyze them.
Hey Sig, what's the deal with dreams?
What do you mean?
Like, why are you so obsessed with them?
They're the royal road to the unconscious, really. They should be every obsession of every psychologist.
Okay, so sugar, nicotine.
Nicotine for sure.
So Sig, last question. Where are we right now?
Well, the afterlife.